So I didn't actually think that we would be coming to an anti-abortion protest outside Spurs football stadium on a Saturday before a game, but here we are.
I think you're in the wrong town.
I work for the Centre for Bioethical Reform UK.
Would you say that you're a feminist?
A feminist? No, I wouldn't say I'm a feminist.
This isn't America. This is one of the UK's biggest abortion protest groups. And just like in the US, abortion isn't completely legal here. It's only allowed under specific conditions. And this group is trying to ban women from accessing them. They're called CBR UK. We went out with them a couple of times, and funnily enough, they're part of a bigger American organisation.
So this is Emma. Hello.
Hi.
The group say they educate society on the humanity and value of unborn children, and to protect children and mothers from future abortions. In Littlehampton, it really doesn't take long until things start kicking off.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that is horrible. No.
You're going to hope to do? Where are you going to take it?
Just bear with me.
Okay.
I did not have a plan.
Okay.
I have a plan now, but
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
You just want to make a point?
Yeah. Well, I just think this can't happen. It's just not.
Yeah.
You don't know what that woman's called.
And that's why we wanted to.
Come on, I think you're in the wrong town.
Thank you, sir.
Shame on you.
To address now, sorry.
It's completely different reaction to when we were in Littlehampton. Like, people just aren't really engaging with them here, whereas obviously when we were in Littlehampton, people were like grabbing signs. So I don't know whether people were just wanting to go to the football match and just not really bothered, but yeah, people don't really seem that fussed. Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah.
So you're here for the football today?
Yes.
Yeah. And what do you kind of think about them putting up a big abortion signs outside the football stadium?
Well, I think, as we said before, the demographic of the average football crowd probably isn't going to take much notice of that.
I just think, like, because obviously at a football match there's going to be mostly men, I just think like it's not really it. Like, their opinion doesn't really matter as much.
Do you think so?
Yes.
But should men not be forming opinions?
No, but like that's not a positive opinion, is it?
No.
And also, why is it at a football game? Like, no one's here to talk about abortions when they just want to watch football. So I just think it's a bit unnecessary, like, and no one really. I didn't notice it.
Thank you so much. Well, I hope you enjoyed the game, and I hope Spurs win.
Up to.
Catherine Atwood, and I work for CBR UK.
Hi, my name is Ruth Rawlins and I work for the Centre for Bioethical Reform UK and I work in communications.
To look at you or the camera?
Me, yeah.
Because it's coming at me.
That's fine.
Yeah,
though.
okay.
Me is fine. My first question I have to ask you is why you've chosen outside Spurs on a Saturday on game day to try and get your message across.
A lot of people are gathered here today.
Because it's a male-dominated event. If for people that think this is a woman's choice, what would you say to them?
Again, as I say, it takes two to have a baby, and often we find that women are coerced into abortion.
Abortion on its own is enough to trigger PTSD.
And then, are you talking about the post-abortion syndrome?
No, that is
It's like a mislabeled collection of symptoms of PTSD. So when we've gone through our sort of content with what we're doing with psychiatrists and psychotherapists, and they say that there's nothing more detrimental to a woman's mental health than abortion.
Just to challenge you on that though, because
Yeah.
the NHS say
Of course
that
they
there's
do.
no...
Of course they do. Yeah, yeah.
But why do you say of course they do like
Because
that?
there's studies that they won't publish.
And I've also read that CBR link it to breast cancer.
Well, we would say that there are studies out there that link abortion to breast cancer. They're peer-reviewed, really large samples of women being studied, and the NHS just go under the carpet with that.
So it sounds like you don't trust the NHS.
I don't not trust the NHS.
But if they're holding studies back from us that we don't know
They're not
about.
holding them back for us, they're just not publishing them themselves. They're all out there for us to see. We can just Google it ourselves if we really wanted to see it.
And in terms of Roe v. Wade, what kind of impact has that had on your movement and your organisation?
I think it's brought the issue more into the media, because what happens in America does affect here. I think around that time we definitely had a lot more people wanting to get involved. They heard about us and they joined our movement so we got teams up and down the country. We've got about 12 teams now in the UK.
So you've seen your company grow?
Yeah, there's definitely a growing mobilising of the pro-life movement.
You're a branch of the US CBR.
Well, CBR in the States has affiliates insofar as other nations use their imagery. So we're CBR UK, Centre for Bioethical Reform UK, but we're not like intertwined in that like...
Are you funded by them?
No.
No.
Yeah, we take our
Would it be a problem if you were funded by them?
No, I don't think so, but we've never been funded by them.
Do you get financial support from the US?
Not as far as I'm aware. We're happy to take financial support from anyone.
Would you want to take it from the US?
Why not?
Would you like to be funded by them?
Don't need to be.
Don't need to be. Who are you funded by then?
Individuals who agree with what we're doing and want to see it continue or grow, and they support us financially to do that.
It does make me laugh the way there's a big fascination with, are you funded by America? And it's like, well, we're not, but we'll happily take funding to help us end this injustice.
You would like to live in a society where people don't have abortions?
That would be ideal.
You say that you're a feminist?
A feminist? No, I wouldn't say I'm a feminist.
Oh, why not?
The main reason I say it is because of what feminism has now become.
Right.
Like, obviously, as a woman, I care about women's rights, but where this so-called right to abortion and right to mothers killing their children has been co-opted or forced upon the feminist movement, I can't partner with that. The early feminists actually were pro-life themselves, so it's only a recent thing that pro-abortion and feminism has come together. So
what would you want feminism to look like for you?
Just
anti-abortion.
Yeah, that women are empowered. Yeah, empowered with real help and
but
real.
I think it's really interesting. I think you would have a lot in common with people that are pro-choice, because really, at the end of the day, your focus is on the woman and the woman that is supported in the right way. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where your common ground could be. But I guess it kind of then changes because the women who are pro-choice want to give them a well-rounded view of what their choice is, whereas for you, that the only way they can choose is to have the baby.
But that's because of this word choice, right? I mean, I could ask you, are you pro-choice for slavery?
No. Where do you see the abortion debate in the UK in 10 years' time?
We hope that it will be abolished.
That an anti-abortion protest that is really about a woman's choice. They choose to show up outside of a majority male event. So I don't really know what they wanted to achieve here, and I don't really see if they did